Hello YouTubers, welcome back to another video updating you on the progress and changes of my collection of HO scale model trains. I made this video here today to let you know that I had completed not one but two more of my custom jobs of an Illinois Central SD40-2 locomotives. A few months ago I went to a hobby store not terribly far away and purchased not one but three of these undecorated jet black old Athearn blue box kit locomotives. They're all SD40-2s. In fact, I actually purchased two on the same day, and then on another day I went back and bought a third model. And so I decided at that point in time I would either turn them into Norfolk Southern units or into Illinois Central units. So I decided to go with Illinois Central this time because it's a road that's not represented very often, or in not very much at all amongst all the makers of model trains. And so I managed to purchase a large quantity of microscale decals, and I managed to add all the decals from top to bottom, end to end, and give them railroad names and numbers and turn them into what you see before you. And I already had one completed quite a while back, that is, and you saw it on another video. It was numbered 6154, and now I've completed two more, 6146 and 6151, which is right behind the 6146. All of these units have the Operation Lifesaver logo, or however you want to pronounce it. It's on the long hood of the unit. And yeah, I've completely touched them up and turned them into what you see today. And they look very nice. I've even cleaned out the motors in all of the units so they run a little bit better, and I'll probably be hardwiring them up anytime soon. But there's still a lot more things I can do with these units. Additional detail parts I can get from Details West to detail them up even further. But I just wanted to show you some of the products I used. And actually over here here's the microscale decals that I've used. Microscale only provides you with 3 numbers for this type of locomotive, so I've used up all 3 of them, so unfortunately I don't have a 4th one. And other products I used all the microscale stuff in addition to the decals here. I've actually used pretty much all of these here to set the decals and cover over the decals. Here's another product I finally got to use. This one here is a nice clear flat cover to cover up the decals to make sure, well, they don't come off as easy. But this is the first. I've never heard of this product before, but it's the first for me. And I also, those were dry transfer decals that I've used for the white stripe along the long side of the unit. I tried various techniques, and then I finally found one that works. And the one big project I had, well, that took a huge amount of time, was to change the color of the handrails and handrail stanchions to black to match the unit, because with these older Athearn models, the stanchions are all in this gray color, and they don't match at all. And so you have to turn them into like a black color. I don't know if you can even see that on the camera. And so used a few of these painter's pens. I'm actually using the Monster Railroaders idea to have these turned to color these models. And so got that all done and decaled them up. It took me a tremendous amount of time to have them turned into something like this. And so I just didn't want them running around with steel gray, with bare steel gray handrails and stanchions. They should be blacked out and with the white applied at the ends. I'll probably add a little bit more to these units as time goes on, but I even went so far as to adding the smaller decals, like always be careful and recorder equipped and F as in forward, so even the smaller decals are there to give it to give the units a little bit more realism. So now I got the 6151 and the 6146 and the 6154 all done up and ready to go. I have two other Athearn ready-to-roll models as well of Illinois Central SD40 straights and the SD70, which you've probably seen on other videos that I have. And just to change subjects before the video is over, the sound in the background that has been a little bit, probably been masking my voices a little bit, sorry, is coming from this locomotive over here, a new acquisition of mine. It's a Conrail -8 4DC with DCC and sound. I recently purchased it, and it's a very nice model. I'll probably have to put the end handrails on soon enough, but been having her running, and she's been running very well once I had it warmed up, because it's been sitting inside the box for a long time. It's been quite a few years since Atlas have made these models, and I hope they get around to making them again. But as you can see, this one here is in the Conrail Quality paint scheme, in the nice Conrail blue. She pulls very, very long trains very, very well, all by herself. Doesn't need a second, let alone a third unit. And so, yeah, there you go. Actually, you can see the other Illinois Central locomotives that I have in the background, 6050, and which is the Athearn ready-to-roll model. You can just barely see the numbers above the roof line of the Conrail unit, and 6154, not 6054, is behind that one, which is an SD40-2, not a SD40 straight. But yeah, I've been quite pleased with this new model. Something new, something different. I hope Atlas once again gets around to making these locomotives in the near future, because there were supposed to be some coming out in mid-2012, and it's almost 2 years later, and they still haven't shown up. And they were actually going to be doing some Canadian National road numbers, which I would have appreciated having, as well as Union Pacific and BNSF. So I'm going to cut it here pretty soon and let you watch the trains running around on the track, and give you a few seconds of running here. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.